Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Designs by Dana. I am Dana, and I'm also a close to my heart consultant. Today I'm working on another sketch challenge by in Christie's Beautiful Live. This is series 10 and it is sketch 11. This particular sketch does not have an author's name on it, so unfortunately I do not know who to give credit for on this sketch. But this is what the sketch looks like. And let me bring in my pictures. I have two pictures that I've already trimmed down and matted. This is a picture of myself and a girlfriend of mine, and we spent the afternoon down at the Union Station here in Kansas City. And we walked around, shopped, went to a movie, and we found this really beautiful window where we stopped and took some pictures. So these are the pictures I want to use for this particular sketch. So let me get this out of the way. I'm going to get some papers pulled out and see what we can come up with. We'll be right back and see what we can create. Okay, I've got my Versamat here with my base page, which is a sage pattern paper. All of my papers that I'm using tonight are from a Mixins paper packet and the old retired Yesterday and Today paper packet. Everything that I pulled out for my layout tonight is retired. So this is truly a stash, busting layout. I'm adding some zip strips in here to just kind of complete a little visual triangle, which you can see there. I also designed this on Cricut, so it helps me with my proportions, and then I had some little Cricut pieces. This piece I cut here kind of emulates the circle window. I also decided to edge distress all of my pieces, and I'm doing that with espresso ink, and I'm old-fashioned, so I do it the old sponge way. Now I have a ton of embellishments that I pulled out to use for this page, and I'm going to kind of audition them. I had an idea of where I wanted them to go as I created them, but I'm going to play around with where I want them to go. One thing you'll notice with all of these embellishments is there's a huge mix in types here. I've got cardstock, I've got metal pieces, I've got wood flowers, and the only thing I think here that is current is the buttons that will go in the center of the flowers. And they are made out of the current paperboard button packet. This is a really cute little paper clip here that I thought would look adorable up in this corner of a photo. And I'm just going to finish out putting everything on here. Make sure I like it, just kind of dry fit everything, and you'll see that I didn't use quite everything that I pulled out. Here I have some really old cork shapes that I thought I might try to add in since I have so many different textures of embellishments. So I'm going to tuck some of them under my pieces of paper here and just kind of have little pieces kind of peek out. Use them for little grounding spots of my embellishments. And that looks pretty good there. I didn't want to add them just for the sake of adding them, and then it kind of started like I might be doing that. So I didn't add too many, but I wanted the extra texture. This one up here in the corner, I really like that one the best. That's my favorite. And that was enough, just a little bit of extra texture. So I'll get those glued down. And now I have my title. For my title, I layered about 4 pieces of cardstock for each layer, and that's going to spell out Union Station because that's the location where we took these pictures. And I'll get those all spelled out. And then what's great is this paper has a pattern so I can line it up. And you can see I'm missing my I for the word station, but I'm going to keep going. And if I need to cut a new one, I can cut a new one. I did another video recently where I was missing a piece and could not find it until the video was over. But we'll go ahead and glue these down, and hopefully that eye will show up. Now while I'm gluing these down, I wanted to mention that This paper for the letters is the same paper I used on that window shape and for the leaves. And this would also be a good time to remind you, if you are liking my video, please hit that like button as well as the subscribe button, and feel free to share as well. I really appreciate the support that you give me, and it helps YouTube know that you are liking my videos and would like to see more of them. I'm going to finish the rest of the title off camera. Okay, the layout is complete, and before I wrap up, I just wanted to show you that the alphabet I used to cut out my title was used on the die cut machine. This is the simple serif uppercase alphabet. I believe it is also retired, but again, I like to use up my stash, so I had no problem using a retired product on this layout, because most of the things here are retired. But wanted to show you what I did use there. So here is the final project. I did also come back in and pulled some other embellishments from my stash and added a little bit more bling to each little cluster throughout the page. So let me hold this up, and hopefully you can see how that title pops up just a little bit, not too much, but it gives it a little bit of dimension. And of course, as true to my typical layouts, these are all popped up, and I've curled in the leaves a little bit to give them some dimension. Looks like I missed gluing that one down, so I'll have to go back and get that one glued down. But I hope you like that. So this is definitely a layout with a lot of different things pulled together, and what I thought was going to be fairly simple ended up having a lot of different elements to it. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like the layout. Please, again, remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button so YouTube knows to show you more of my videos, and I super appreciate the support that you're giving me. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.